Pisces, Aries, to your mid-month, end of the month reading, looking at a little bit of that mid-month, and then bringing definitely in that end month as they are kind of pushed together. So let's get in here and see what's going on. First thing out is overall energy for this career in finance. Looking at your money, honey, we do have the devil over here, but I like it because if you look at all the cards, then at the end you have the chariot to the strength card. It's like attached, a little overworked, and maybe some of you are like, yeah, slave to the grind, financial pressures, but feeling like something's breaking. Something's definitely breaking. You're breaking the change. You're igniting this fire. So it, it's like to the point right now where it's almost feeling like you're just, working really, really hard, right? And you could be feeling exhausted. You might even feel like quitting this job for some of you, right? But I'm not going to. But it's having this drive, but finding this drive to get it done, right? Could even feel right now that you're a little overworked and underpaid type of scenario. But then you see this chariot and this power coming in, which really showing that momentum and resilience. And then it's like pushing through that obstacle. So it's almost like it's not going to stay that way forever, You might even feel like, why am I even here? Maybe for some of you don't even feel like I have any clients. Like maybe I'm just working, sitting over here, waiting and trying to get all these clients and customers in. Why am I even trying to do this if nobody's coming? Right? So, but that resilience is going to pay off. So you're pushing through the obstacles, clarifying. Absolutely. Having the knowing. There's something deep within you. Your intuition is screaming. It's almost like if I just keep pushing, intuitively I know something's going to pop. Something's going to happen. And you're absolutely right. But boy, is it frustrating. Boy, that's some deep-seated frustration. Could be even fears at one time, but I don't feel like it's even fears as much as it's keeping the hope and trying to maintain the worry, right, with your intuition. Working hard. I mean, that's a card of working hard, getting it done, mastering the skills that you're on. If you're in school, I mean, it's like we're getting ready for that big test, and it's like, God, I hope I pass this, right? Otherwise, it'll feel like it was all for nothing. So, not feeling like you're at a crossroads anymore. Now, look, now the difficult decisions that were weighing on you are coming to an end as the chariot is coming in and driving you towards that which is new and which is changing. Right? Because you're being pushed out of that. So, right? Facing uncertainty. It was a lot of uncertainty. Okay. The moon. Yeah. There was. It could even have been, maybe at one time it was an illusion that this was going to be really easy and that this was going to go real smooth, and it didn't. Right? It never went smooth. It was just hard. So however it is, right? But you got the Fool. There it is. Yeah. Taking that leap of faith. This is absolutely literally screaming Pisces, Aries, financial breakthrough. But only after you kind of like stop overthinking everything, wait for everything to come kind of back together. Deep down inside that you're going to push through that. This has to have a change. It will change. Because you put in all the oil, all the elbow grease. I mean, the devil to the Fool, from the beginning to the end, I mean, look at that. That is a huge, powerful transformation. I'm done worrying about the situation. I'm moving on. And it's following you. It's following you. The money is following you. The power is following you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's get on to pillar 2 over here. Actually, you know what? Let me grab a couple of these cards. I want to see what it says really fast. Get some T cards over here, and then we'll get into love and partnership. The overall big break. See? Career turning point, major opportunity, life-changing moment. This is it. There it is. For what? Breadcrumbing. See, that's how you felt. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, feeling like things weren't committing to you, feeling like you were just getting breadcrumbs within the situation. It wasn't going exactly the way I wanted. But look, now you're going to feel unbothered because you know you're going to have that big break. It's your breakthrough moment within your money. It's screaming money all over the place. Okay, guys, let's get in here and look at your love. Let's just move these over a little bit. There you go. Love and relationships, whether it's lovers or platonic, like family, friends. Got the lovers coming out to the Emperor, to the Ace of Wands, to the heart chakra. Wow. Major choices. This is definitely love. I feel like this is love. This is a soul connection. This is soul contract. Let's get over here and see what's going on. I mean, this is what your heart wants. This is where the passion begins. This is what you've been looking for. This is destiny. I mean, let's see what's going on. The Ace of Cups coming on the Emperor. The Star card could be dealing with somebody a little bit older than you. Or they're just really masculine, could own their own business. You know, has real stable career. They know who they are. To the Chariot. I feel like there's some love on, could be love bombing. But I feel like no matter what, this is destined. This is a soul contract coming in. Let me grab a couple of cards over here and see what's going on. Because, I mean, we see the fast movement going on over here. This is a fast-paced relationship. This is very masculine energy coming in, whether it's a male or female. And that's only because it feels like they own their own business. They know who they are. They're strong. This is definitely new love energy. So this is definitely a new relationship. Forward movement. Wow. Social recognition, online fame. This person could own their own online business. They could be, you know, some kind of powerful influencer. You could have met them online through some kind of dating app or something. You got soul contract coming in, fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements coming through. It's definitely a soulmate and love bomb. Yeah, see, I seen love bomb earlier. So I'm definitely, yeah. And that's just because you see this, you know, you see this strong Emperor and fast movement, you know, and it's kind of like, hey, you know what? They're really intense. They have this kind of like intense affection towards you, and it's moving really, really fast. Just be careful, right? You don't want somebody to move too fast where they swirl you into a whirlwind, right? And make your head spin. You know, make sure that you get to really get to know them. You know, and that goes for cross watchers as well, guys. Okay, and this is because you are in this glow up right now where, you know, you're gorgeous, but it's also Pisces energy right now. So it's like, happy birthday, right? Happy birthday, because I'm in my own energy, right? And of course, if you're Aries Pisces, right, it doesn't matter because you're still going to use some of that Pisces glow up. So that's fine. But it's just saying I can jump fast, right? I can jump emotionally, but I know myself. But there's some self-improvements going on, but you might find yourself a little more flirty. This person's very flirty, and you might be able to feel that energy coming through because you're in your own personal transformation, your own personal glow up, you know, with that extra confidence. And I love that because we know that you're in this place of confidence. We know that you're doing that because it showed over here that you're in this confident strength and that things are moving confidently for you in your work area. And believe you and me, if you're going to feel confident at work, you're definitely going to feel confident, and you're having a glow up. You're going to have a glow up in both areas of your life because it's going to affect all the pillars, right? Not just at work, not just in love, right? So it's the healthy soul contract that's coming in. And you're going to, you know, you're just going to be like, yeah, you're going to be hot, too hot to handle. But I like it though because it's saying, I know who I am. That changes a lot of things, right? Changes a lot of things. So it's definitely the theme really, because of this glow up really on both pillars, is really showing the breaking the chains in both areas, because it just feels like with this glow up, you can make all these different kinds of leaps of faith. You're going to feel this energy coming in that's going to make you want to make the leap of faith. It's going to make you feel stronger. And I think when you feel that energy, your work life's changing, you're changing. And when your work life changes, a lot of times it makes us feel so much better because we do feel more confident. I'm making that money. I got clients. I'm fucking awesome. Yeah, you are. But no wonder, honey, you were awesome before you got the glow up. Remember, you've always been awesome. It's just about how we feel about ourselves, right? But no matter what, you were awesome before the glow up. It's just about acknowledgement. That's all it is. Self-awareness, right? Self-awareness. You guys are amazing. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.